Hi, Lisa. I'm going to give you some feedback on your student portfolio. Now, you set yourself a grade of A minus, which is fine. However, it would be really good if you used the self-grading guide for two reasons. One, to provide evidence for why you actually got your grade, and two, because this is self-grading, I have to provide evidence to the university that you also deserve the grade that you have. And when you provide a detailed list based on that self-grading guide, it's so much easier. So you've really put this down into a link here. Okay, so that's great. Um, okay, so that's fine. 3 hours. You've. That's interesting. And you should have been looking at Notebook LM. You're looking at ChatGPT. And yeah, so you did the wrong activity. So that's a problem. You have to go to, and I sent this out, I'm pretty sure about 2 or 3 times about the activities, and Notebook LM is the one activity that you need to do. The other thing I just noticed in that prompt is you want to give yourself, you want to provide detailed reflections. So I know that you did detailed reflections. One thing that you could do is actually create a Google Doc, which you did here, but another Google Doc with the actual chat that you had. But in this case, you missed doing Notebook LM. Um, so here we are, create a social media campaign. Well, that's creative. Let's take a look at that. So you're going to do it with Ms. Million and design a multi-post social media campaign graphics to raise awareness of ethical practices. Well, that's interesting. And you've got a description there, which is great. One thing I don't see is the t- the time you spent this week on that, and I don't see you've got this, but I don't see the reflections of this prompt. So this is, you actually have to use this prompt to give me reflections of the activity. So that A minus, really you're at an incomplete at this stage. You have to use that prompt and have that. Although I'm really glad that you have a focus here, but I don't see, oh, here's the action plan. Okay. But this looks like it probably didn't take a huge amount of time. And since both of you are working on it, it should represent probably 6 hours of work each week. So I'm just kind of letting you know that you've got your weekly reflection prompt here, where you did use the prompt. Um, you're providing what I would say are kind of cursory responses, which is when you're looking to assess yourself as an A, you want to provide some more detail. And then you've given some ideas of what you've done in the class, which is great. You found this reflection tool, which is great, but you didn't provide a description below. So in summary, if I were giving a grade, I'd see you're more at, well, it is incomplete, but you're kind of at the B plus level, um, in the sense that you didn't provide a lot of detail about what you did, and you did the wrong nope, you didn't do notebook, and you really need to do that to make this complete for this week. So you have to go back and spend an hour on notebook and provide the right. And once you have, just let me know. You created a social media campaign, a one-page document, but you didn't reflect on it. How much time did you spend on this? Clearly not 6 hours at this point. And then very short reflections here, and you didn't provide a description. So I see this more as at a B plus level. So look at the actual exemplar that was sent to the class. You've got the formatting down great, which is really nice. And please ensure that you do the correct tasks. Okay, that's my feedback.